This game, I'll look up and I'll let you know, and you can put it on screen how much it cost me. I think it was less than £1. And from what I've played of it so far, it was overpriced. Right, you haven't played Dark Souls.
No, aye.
I'm a big fan of Dark Souls, right? So I saw this and I thought it would be a shit Dark Souls rip-off, and I was not let down. I think I showed you a little bit of dungeon. Look at it.
Can you just start wherever?
Look at yeah. You can just select wherever. So, that can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the game.
Where's language?
Language is right at the bottom. Oh right, very funny. Cool. Oh, we'll just keep it on English because it's going to be confusing enough. Trust me. Right. I'll just
start from the beginning because I can't imagine there's anyone here.
Pretty good loading time. You got to give it that. Right.
Okay.
So it's
not the TV, is it? It's just really grainy and.
It looks like
a Switch game. It looks terrible.
Early PS3, late PS2, maybe something like that. Let me figure out right. This motherfucker wants a fight. He wants to run the fade. So, L1 heals you. L2 is that some type of fighting stance? Oh, he just jumped off.
So much for that guy.
Right, he took 0 damage, didn't he?
Yeah.
Let's test if I take damage. Yeah, I do. Right, so immediately that annoys me. Can I lock on? Yeah, so R3 locks on, right? That's fine.
I always hate these kind of games in general, just with stamina bars. I have a real problem with games with stamina bars.
Yeah. How come?
And I know that like Dark Souls is meant to be amazing, but if it's anything like Nioh or Nioh.
Yeah, but Neo's sort of the Nioh ripped off
Dark Souls.
The thing about Dark Souls, right? I mean, there's a bajillion video essays and all that crap about it, but they pretty much they make a good point of the kind of like meme about Dark Souls is get good, bro. Like, just if you don't like it, it's because you're lousy. But that's not really true. I mean, that's people kind of being sort of condescending almost. You can play it different ways. You can use magic, or you can use a sword, or you can, like there are smart ways around it.
It's got a difficulty where you can't just run in.
Right, circle defense. That's just awkward. Okay, but fine. Triangle does nothing. I'm saying PlayStation controls for some reason.
Just to make it more confusing. Oh, you've got a bow and arrow.
Oh, I've
got a different sword.
So the D-pad will change.
Oh, we've got dual wield.
Weapons. How do I use you?
All flaming arrows.
Oh no, there is a crosshair. Alright, so a crosshair appears.
Does it?
Yeah, you see
that?
Oh
no, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, is that just a glitch in the wall?
Did he just duck?
I think he's guarding it.
Both of those things you can freaking kiss my arse.
Is that a chest you can open, or is that just...
What is he doing? Even that, I mean... Is it? Is that because he's so close to...
It's a very... it's a dancing style.
Right, that's atrocious.
Strike fear into the hearts of your enemies.
I'm trying to figure out how to open this. Right, it's not that. It's not that. It's not. I don't know. Right, I don't know. I've been staring at that for long enough. Right, let's go.
You gotta love that music as well. That loop is just... It's almost imperceptible.
Yeah, you can't tell when it stops or starts. So yeah, I mean, I'm just standing here
mashing.
Well, I need to let my stamina
getting pummeled.
And again, the reason Dark Souls is a good game, at least in my and in a lot of people's opinions, is You cannot do that. The enemies, once you figure out how to fight them, they're not that difficult. But but it's like you study them, and you see like their patterns. You see how their like moves work and stuff.
Like this guy lunging at you.
This guy's a slightly better example. So like, when he lunges, you know, that's when you get a chance to attack, right? In Dark Souls, but you saw me just continually hit the button and kill that guy. And like even the weakest enemies in Dark Souls is kind of the reason it's like a fun game is because you can't really do that. Yeah. You kind of need to be switched on and doors open and stuff like that. Like when you know there's an action button that does things. And that's just jump. So yeah.
I mean that's gravity defying. Ooh, that was a weird. Was it just me or did the stairs kind of warp a wee bit there when you kind of walked up them?
Yeah. And yeah, like his foot disappears in there. I've got 1,250 souls, whatever that means.
That's a lot of souls. Considering it's what, 3 enemies?
Yeah, or is it? I don't know. I've no frame of reference. So I don't know who I am. I don't know who these guys are. I don't know where we are. Well, we're in a dungeon, I take that back. I don't know why we're fighting these guys.
Don't know what their deal is.
I don't know who I am. Yeah.
Let's
and before anybody says anything, some people say Dark Souls has no story. Dark Souls has a great story, but it's hidden in like item descriptions.
Is it not like werewolves or something?
Werewolves? I don't think there's any werewolves in Dark Souls. It's hidden in. Oh, backstab! Oh, I just chopped that guy. I did not know you could do that. Alright, that's pretty cool. I sprinted at him, so I really feel like he should have known that I was coming, but whatever, that's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna just chop this young man. Right, he's dead. Yeah, like, where am I? What is all this stuff? I can't read this book. Can... Nah, that doesn't break. Can you sprint? Can you? No, you can walk, but you can't sprint. Didn't I roll earlier? Yeah, R1 sort of rolls.
This online reviewer, like, pretty much said I was suckered the same way you were. He said, it caught my attention for 2 reasons. He goes, oh, what's this?
Look at that.
Bonfire?
Yeah, but you can't, it's like, you can't even see it. Oh, well, if you get the perfect angle, you can kind of...
Oh, you can kind of rest at it.
I'll rest. Yeah, bonfires are your save points in Dark Souls.
The enemies respawn, do they not, after you rest?
Again, in Dark Souls, yeah.
He fell for the same racket you did. It was on Soul and it had the word... He literally put it had the word souls in it. He said, I assumed I had nothing to lose.
Did he say how much you paid for it?
$2.
So there you go, what, like £1.50 or something like that. I mean, this guy could be a robot, I don't know. That's not super important, but just like, why am I fighting this guy is all? What's he done to me? And he's dead. And then they don't really have, they don't even really die, they sort of just despawn.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Just kind of like
the fact they disappear is a bit...
I'm going to go over here.
Is it a bonfire in Dark Souls?
Lord Zaiden, yes.
Well, it's Zaiden. I'm trying to think who the hell he is.
Oh, he hit me. He at least makes noise. I mean, that's kind of cool.
There's no levelling options, apparently.
So, is there a point in these souls?
Yeah, no? That's what this guy's saying. And the enemies don't respawn.
Ever?
Well, when you rest at the bonfire, he says they didn't respawn.
It didn't look like they did, no.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oof, that almost hurt, kind of.
Every level concludes fighting this guy.
What, this same guy?
Yeah. Yeah, same. You can, when you beat him, you can visit a small grave marker.
That was his super move, and I dodged it by accident. Oh.
You don't get it. He goes. So this game is built as an RPG, right? RPG obviously is minimal because there's nothing to do with the souls. You can't do anything. You obviously don't get to create your character.
Yeah.
And he goes, your warrior can be customised by squinting really hard and pretending he is someone else.
I've not even looked at him. We'll check him out in a minute. He looks like he's a sort of bald guy. And when games are lousy like this, that's when you start to nitpick things like that. Is that a... What kind of shield is that? Is that a Roman type of shield? Spartan shields, I think, were a bit bigger.
Possibly. It certainly looks a bit like the God of War Kratos shield.
Aye, okay, maybe that is a Spartan type shield. I don't really know, but... Yeah, and then he dies, doesn't make any noise. He sort of just disappears as well.
Just like... Well, to be fair, you got a hell lot of...
Brave warrior, you saved the captured souls.
Did we?
Excellent.
And then that's it.
And that was level 1, I guess.
That's yeah. But again, because there's no real order to the levels, you can kind of just batter in all you want.
Do you want to try one, or will I do another one?
You do another one, because I'm not
which
familiar
one?
with these games.
Which one?
See, I like the sound of Sci-Fi Factory.
Okay.
Or Iceland, if it's maybe, like the shop.
I wouldn't put it... I mean, Sci-Fi Factory... This is quite jarring as well, do you not think? I mean, is there a... Like, what is this guy doing here?
The guy, again, he goes, I feel like I'm punching down saying this, but he said, it's probably the worst game I've ever played.
I mean...
Which, I don't know, feels harsh. I've played really frustrating games.
It depends on what you mean by worst. Is this one of the most
Worst
incompetent
rip-off
games?
Souls, yeah.
The way enemies just vanish, they don't die, there's no sound effects, like the music, everything's like Unity. If you had a Unity, the game engine,
we downloaded a copy of it,
yeah, exactly.
So you can just make it, yeah.
You can download it for free, but like you can buy sort of assets and stuff like that.
Aye, yeah.
So they just bought a bunch of assets and just dropped them here. So this is why you've got these medieval sort of warrior knight guys. This is the same enemy. I've just realised.
Factory, yeah.
But
it's the same first enemy. You need to try the other weapons. Apparently, the dual wield sword just doesn't hit enemies.
Well, I'm not surprised at that because
experimentation will.
Look, he just sort of jumps up the way.
Yeah. Apparently, they don't work at all. But I'm keen to see what the big sword and stuff does. So you might be. So that was the same. Yeah. So that.
Right. Let's see how this works.
That
door actually opens and closes. That's pretty nifty.
Oh, but it only opens and closes for you. Kinda. Sort of, but you have to be standing right in the wee sweet spot.
That's not.
Oh, he took a point. See, I'd argue.
Well, he's wearing different armour. He must be like
a predator.
Yeah, he must be like a more advanced knight dude. See, he didn't even stop walking before he despawned. Right, are you
Lord
kidding?
Zaiden already?
This will actually be harder if I'm stuck in this.
Well, no, it trapped him and... Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Suck it.
Oh, no, this isn't Lord Zaiden.
That isn't. No, sorry. That threw us because his health bar
because
What?
Because I was looking and the health bars weren't consistent with how much damage it was doing, so I was like...
Well, he seemed to do a bitch load of damage, but...
That's what I was thinking, but I was thinking maybe this sword is strong, but...
Is that Lord Zaiden? No! Oh my god.
Oh, I keep forgetting about the stamina bar because it's like... Alright, chill. Alright.
I've had enough of you, come on. I know this is meant to be Dark Souls.
Where you going, despawn?
Stop it, aye. What? Ooh.
There's a jump button, and so far there's no need for a jump button.
Oh, I actually thought that was a hole in the floor.
Oh, because I just said about...
Aye, thanks buddy. We'll just rest at this bonfire.
You know who he looks like? What stand does he look like? He looks like one of the stands from JoJo. Silver Chariot, kind of, but no, the head looks like... Is it Dio? The head looks like...
Dio's kind of flat top of the world, yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the nicest thing I'll be able to say about this game.
Well, exactly. Yeah. It stole kind of
the bad guys kind of look like a stand.
Is that Lord Zaiden now? Yeah,
I believe
it looks like
that.
it.
I believe that is.
Can probably hit more arrows since he can't get out the doorway.
Let's try that.
His big ass can't get out the fucking door. Looks like it.
To use Dark Souls as another example, I'm not saying there's no bad guys you can't
spam defeat.
Kill, but bosses certainly. Well, someone will comment like, well, actually, if you glitch through the floor and
yeah, but fair
at these coordinates, but that's different. What I mean is, I didn't need
basic level design doesn't undermine the boss.
he can't walk. He can't fit through this door. So I'm just stood here.
Fucking stupid.
Did you notice what happened just there?
What?
Do I have different types of arrows or something? Oh right. Oh no, I think I do. Okay. Because I ran out of arrows and then I immediately had more arrows, but I think it's two different types. You see how he's going on fire now?
Yeah, fire arrows maybe rather than. I mean, this is just embarrassing. And especially if you rest and it replenishes your stock.
Let's do that after I kill him.
What? That, then he's dead.
Right,
I actually thought he had a bit more.
We'll see if it restores your arrows. Oh,
No.
it doesn't restore your arrows, but... Oh, wait, look, I'm moving.
What?
But I'm still sitting at the bonfire. Oh, wow.
No. That's stupid.
I don't know if I want to jump or not, because that might fix it. Let's see.
No.
No, I can't jump.
Can you do anything? Can you actually go to the grave and just win?
No. Well, no buttons. Well,
you look like you're riding a go-kart.
So hitting A, which would be like circle, that used to block. Oh, but then again, I've got the bow equipped actually, but I can't equip anything else. Oh no, I can change potions, but I can't change anything else. Can I take the potion? No. Can I? Let's see if I can go and finish the level. Yes. Alright, great.
Well, at least it wasn't broken. I mean, again, I've seen really broken games. Like Sonic 06, right, is worse than this. I put it out there. That is a licensed Sonic game, and I've played that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's
This was probably some, like, one or two people in a basement.
Yeah, so I think that guy saying this is the worst game he's ever played is excessively harsh.
Well, we'll try one more. Do you want to try one?
I'd like to try one because obviously
pick whatever one you think looks.
Waterland.
So I'll give you PlayStation controls. Whoa. See, this at least has some scale. That's kind of cool.
Oh.
You back attack, nice. Square attacks, triangle seems to do nothing. Circle blocks. R1. How did he not hear you there?
I'm doing Metal Gear kills here. Don't know how. Don't really know where I'm meant to go. Swim up this hill.
It's clearly a sand dune. I mean, jeez.
The music's a bit funkier in this level as well.
That's not bad, yeah. It's not bad.
Wee bit of
I wonder
sunlight
if you were to like Shazam this, if it would be like this is from such and such royalty-free website. It would surprise me. Well, this is a setting. This is like a little town. Interesting. Let's see where the.
Let's see if I can stealth every single
R1
one of these guys.
should like roll, but I don't know if you need to. But got him.
What?
And like the souls just fly to you like without any kind of noise or impact. His feet are just like in the thing.
Fuck me. Like Solid Snake in this bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, the houses are barren. Although I like the wee door stump.
Yeah.
Oh shite. No!
Oh no, you might have to hit
I know, might have to
hit B and
do a barrel roll.
No, hit Y, fakey ladder stuff.
What's Y?
Y is square, yeah. Even I don't really. I play Switch probably more than anything else, and I don't know the buttons.
That's because they make no sense. X, Y, A, and B.
Have you seen that? It's like telling a gamer to hit X and it shows like, you know, so it's like a PlayStation controller, a Xbox controller and a Switch controller, and X is different on all of them.
Where is it on the Xbox?
It would be...
Square?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
dumb. Don't know why. X just feels like it should be there. I don't know, that's just because I've been programmed to believe that because I've played PlayStation for so long, but I don't know, it's kind of like X marks the spot.
It's funny how it's supposed to be a cross, and like even in games with tutorials it would say stuff like hit the cross button, and everybody was just like no X.
Yeah, exactly. We don't call it cross.
Yeah, Rayman.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, because they're not X, and some people say O. Do you say O or do you say circle?
Circle.
I say circle, but I think I did say O for ages. But yeah, they're meant because they're shapes, they're not letters. So that is actually correct. It's like cross, square, triangle, circle. But then why is it R and L?
No, don't go switching weapons on me.
Yeah, so that correlates.
Different shields. Nice.
That correlates to the D-pad.
Aye, but how do I take my potion?
L1.
L1. Would never have guessed that.
So that's not your health potion though. The other one, that one's your health potion, I think. No. What the fuck? That's your magic potion. Right, that's your health. Is it your? Yeah, that's your health potion. Right.
So hard to tell because the.
Well, yeah, we've yet to use any magic or whatever, and I've tried every weapon I've got. Actually, maybe I didn't try the thing on the left. D-pad? Left D-pad? Left.
Well, that's just the just the shield.
Is that just... But is it though?
What?
Oh no, yeah, it's just a shield. Oh, he charged that up.
Oh, you want a piece?
Aye, get him with the double swords. Nah, you can hit it. Oh, wow.
It is not the best though.
It's quite poor.
Oh, keep scalping me, son.
R3 will lock on as well if you are that way inclined. Even this one I'll give it credit because this has a sort of flow to the level.
Aye.
Like it's clear where to go. Whereas that first level dungeon was just... dungeon was just anywhere. It didn't really make any sense. And then Sci-Fi Factory...
I didn't regain all my health.
Yeah, I don't know the point of resting. Because in Dark Souls, when you rest, it re-heals your health and it refills your health potion. But it respawns enemies, so it's like a risk-reward almost.
Stop hitting me with things.
I really want him to just run off the edge on his own. It seems like something they do, but I've yet to see it.
Can I jump and swing?
I don't know.
Skirdish. Nope.
And that's the same mini boss sort of blue guy.
What?
I thought he was going in the water there.
I think we can make it happen. Oh, I can kind of... Yeah, to be fair. I can just stand and scalp him, to be fair. He really was not giving me the business. It's poor. It was clearly finished.
You walked in after
exactly, and it damaged me.
Still active. That's some garble.
Wank. It's a different level of wank compared to the rest of the wank.
Go back and stand next to that wheel. In fact, now that I look at it, this whole ship. What's going on with this whole ship in terms of the proportions?
Lord Zaiden's a giant.
That's I'm just thinking if you are like normal sized dudes, then this ship is not the ship as a whole, but I mean like the wheel and like the banister and stuff are huge.
I think this is my favourite Dark Souls game.
Shut up.
This is the best Dark Souls I've ever played.
Wow.
And yes, it may well be the only one, but this is fun. I like the funky music.
Someone will comment, still better than Dark Souls 2. Oh, yuck.
Does Dark Souls 2 poor?
Well, it's probably the worst one in the series, but it's still pretty good.
Did you plat Dark Souls?
No.
No?
I don't know if I've platted any game ever. Not even... No, I don't think I've platted any games on PlayStation. There's a couple of... Last game I 100%ed was Hyrule Warriors on this. But you don't get trophies on Switch.
Aye.
So no,
Whoa.
I didn't play Dark Souls. Dark Souls is one of those games you would need to do like a handful of playthroughs because like to get platinum, I'm sure you need to get every weapon, and there's some weapons that like
you only get one opportunity to choose.
Yeah, stuff like that.
You'd have to choose it and then play the whole game again and choose the different option.
Yeah, or play it to that point where you get that and then. Because the first time playing through Dark Souls, it might take you a good 35-40 hours, depending on how much side questing and stuff you do. But if you're just playing right through it, you could beat it in a few hours, if you're good. I mean, people speedrun it in like an hour and a half and stuff like that. In fact, way faster, but that's like using glitches where you sort of
just screen break through it.
Yeah, and you just appear at the final boss and stuff like that.
This level's a bitch.
Going on a bit, this one.
Exactly. It's got a little bit more meat to it than the other ones. Say that. Maybe they get progressively difficult.
Yeah, I suppose.
But
then why let you? Problem with that is why let you choose anyone? Like that's actually my problem with the Megaman games is there is an order you're meant to play them in. So why does it let you
there's an
select
optimal
any
solution?
of them? Well, it's not even optimal. It's maybe I'm just thinking
Basically,
of Mega Man 1, but there's levels you legit like can't progress in without a certain item, but it'll let you choose it, and I'm like, why?
Gonna go slit this guy's throat.
I get the feeling that this might be
Lord Zaiden.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can slit Lord Zaiden's throat.
I kind of hope he can, because that would just be.
I think I can. Oh no!
Nah,
I can't just get behind his back and just scalp him a wee bit. Yeah, Lord Zaiden. You don't like that, do you?
I don't think that.
A wee bit of style, a wee bit of class.
I don't think his is necessarily a bad design. It's very generic, though. You see it anywhere.
It's the same boss.
World of Warcraft
every time as well.
Yeah. I mean, that's inexcusable.
How many different bosses is there in Dark Souls?
The first one, I don't know, but tons. I mean, the bosses are one of the main sort of attractions. Is half the appeal of the Dark Souls games, in my opinion, is getting to the next really interesting area to see the next weird boss, creature thing. There's one.
Are there demons?
There's a race of demons in Dark Souls, but not all of them. Some of them are just like dragons, and some of them are just dudes in armour. That's another criticism people have of Dark Souls 2. They say that way too many of the bosses are just dudes in armour. Which I get the criticism, but they do fight differently.
You, managed to get a fucking shot off, prick.
Yeah, I got lucky that I played Dark Souls 2 first, because it is clearly the worst one, because I hadn't played the other ones. I didn't have any expectations, and I really enjoyed it for what it was instead of what it wasn't, if you get me. So yeah, good job, you. Yeah.
I'm going to test my theory. What did I pick?
That was Waterland, was it not?
That was Waterland?
Or was that Harbour?
Feels like it was Waterland, but whatever. I'm going to go for tempo, right? So we've done 2 each. Let's see if it is just a gradual complication thing. I love it already.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run straight through these guys, man. I'm going to bother my arse fight. I'm going to see if I can just make it all the way. Get out my way.
Could you fall in there? No, you can't. Okay. I was about to say maybe this is the reason to have a jump button.
What? No, mine's Skyland. I know we haven't played Skyland, but when you were playing Skyland, you actually jumped from.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Listen to this music as well.
It's just so fucking off key, isn't it?
It's quite jaunty. This is Banjo Kazooie music.
Yeah,
I could totally hear this in Banjo Kazooie or something similar. It's quite pleasant. Well, why wouldn't it be? You're taking a pleasant wee stroll up a hill.
I'm just going up to the temple.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Apparently it doesn't want me to go this way to the temple.
Oh, is there like an invisible wall?
Yeah,
or maybe it was too steep or something.
Weird obstruction, but it felt that it feels like this is where it wants me to go. Yeah, you want me in the temple. I really don't see another way in. I wasn't just running in this way for the fucking fun of it. Get out my way.
Yeah.
You could definitely have some fun running through all these enemies. Can I stand on that? Does it burn my tootsies? No. Apparently not. It's apparently in Switzerland as well.
Oh, yeah.
Is that you, Lord Zaiden, already? Ah, fuck you.
I mean, theoretically...
Wait. Ah, okay, so he creates an invisible wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, regret this decision now. He doesn't harm his own fellas, does he?
See, for Dark Souls, this would be a dire situation. You'd be dead here. You'd be like... it would be your own fault.
They'd be pummeling me.
Yeah, it'd be your own fault for running past everybody.
Glub.
But in this, I'm pretty confident that you, with your, 5 minutes of practice, will be able to handle this.
What? I get a feeling, Lord Zay, that you're just gonna suck and die. Has he healed himself?
Careful.
Oh! Actually died.
Or did you? Well, the game quit, so...
They all just kind of gave up on me.
Aye.
No, I'm not having that.
What are you trying again?
Yeah.
Right, go for it.
Now that we know the temple is the end.
Can you imagine, right? You beat this level, and then it went, we'll just...
okay,
alright, I'll
so
give it some credit for that.
I wasn't convinced there.
I thought you were going to just keep walking.
Yeah.
Like big rigs over the road, just go right through it.
I just wanted to test that.
Big motherfucking rigs. Yeah, imagine you beat this level and it goes like, no, I was just joking, right, here's the actual game. And it unlocks like an actual game and it's brilliant.
Aye.
It's like this amazing game and it was like, but no one's ever finished it, like bothered their arse to finish this level to like unlock the actual game you're meant to play.
But there's not I feel a completions management system here where it
no, there isn't.
It recognises you've beat levels and kind of going, aye, right, that level's green now.
Because I had beaten Dungeon before, although I hadn't beaten it this session, maybe.
Aye, and he's just, Lord Zaiden's just back in his fucking castle or whatever.
Yeah, so it doesn't have a save feature, but does it have a, I don't know the word I'm looking for, like active save feature, you know, like an NES game or something like that.
Well, I wonder what happens if I actually
you switch it off and it erases
if I rested at the fire, would I have like respawned there?
Presumably, I mean that's meant to be the point.
See, because I don't feel it's got a working system.
Yeah, I tell you what, why don't you
die again?
Yeah.
That leaves that. I won't even try and let that happen. It just happened on its own. Stop hitting me.
The more I look at this guy, he actually really looks like a budget Kratos. He's got like as in the new God of War, he's got like the big beard.
Okay, yeah, just rip off Kratos. Stop hitting me. You bullies. To be fair, like you said, this is what kind of should happen.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, you're outnumbered, like...
Right.
No, did it just boot you right out?
Just boot you out.
So
a lot of things already wrong with this. And do you know what? Just to nitpick as well, I can't go up.
I hate that.
Go straight to the bottom. That's fucking so lazy.
Well, it depends how many options you've got. If there's like 3 or 4 options, it doesn't bother me. But when you've got loads like that, it does.
So what's the point of resting at the fireplace? Nothing.
Yeah, absolutely none. It doesn't refill your potions. It doesn't heal you. It doesn't act as a checkpoint.
Okay.
Absolutely pointless.
Enough arsing around. I'll go beat Lord Zaiden for realsies this time.
Yeah, go run the fade.
No more kiddies. What is run the fade? Is the same thing?
Oh, it means like have a fight.
Have a fight, run the fade.
Aye, so if I were to say like, do you want to run the fade, and you said yeah, then we'd square off and we'd fight. It's just a really sort of...
What's it an abbreviation of?
I thought it was an abbreviation of anything.
Well, like phrases like ne'er-do-wells, right, is
right.
An abbreviation of never does well.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's cool.
So
no, I think it's just fade. It's just another word.
Say.
Yeah, it's kind of a slightly ghetto-ish sort of American thing.
It's because kids these days have no imagination, no creative turn of phrase.
Just
ass and titties.
you know, these like mad awful prank quote unquote videos. There was one that they were like asking for fades, or no, handing out fades in the hood. They were going up to people and they were like, you know, squaring up to them basically and just going, oh, do you want to catch a fade real quick? Or do you looking to get a fade? Do you want this fade? Yeah, and they were like, who are you talking to? And they'd hand them a coupon for like, you know, like a haircut. Because like a fade, you know, like when
they laugh and shake hands.
And hug, and then they go, oh no way, my G. And then
life will just get the shit beat out of them.
What's your health? I used to enjoy those prank videos, but only the ones that quote unquote went wrong, when they would just get punched and stuff like that. Because those were actually funny and deserved it. Half of them weren't even pranks. It was like the one that I remember finding so funny was fight me in the hood prank. They would just go up to people, just try and start a fight with them in the hood. And you're like, that's not even a prank. You know, like, and when the person would try and like hit them, they'd be like, whoa, it's a prank, bro, it's a prank. Like, what's a prank about that? You're just
looking for a fight.
Again, watch your health here. Watch. Aye, yeah, and then when you were going to get smashed, you were just like, yo, it was a prank, bro. The only funny variation of it was when it was how to win any fight pranks. What they would do is they would go up and they'd like square go somebody, and then when the guy like goes to like, you know, like approaches them, like shove them, whatever, they would just pull down their scants. So they're just like got their body out. And so, you know, they always be the same thing, like, whoa, no, I want none of that, man. I want none of that. And like that was funny because that's sort of like you're laughing at you're the kind of butt of the joke. It's still a bit.
Why isn't this registering a hit?
Because oh, maybe. Oh, I think those take longer to fire. Again, what's your health?
Try to stay away from this asshole. Yeah.
Do the arrows stay in him?
I mean, they go in you.
The golden snitch.
Golden snitch. In super hands.
What? That's Peep we're referencing, if you're not familiar. I was talking to this...
Have you been paintballing?
Yeah, I've been once. Funny you mention it. The guy that owns it, we all said we'd never go back because he was a prick, so we were going, and there was some of the girls were coming as well, and they were in I think it was just two of them. They were in a different car. I think there was like 3 cars going. They were in a different one, and we pull up, and she'd actually flipped her car off the road and crashed. Yeah. So we had to, our car was a write off. It was a whole thing. Yeah. So we had to, like, we were late and we'd missed the first game because of that. Which, like, who cares as long as they were all right. And the guy organising it, he was like, oh well, you know, oh you've ruined everyone else's first time and all that. I was like, you know, we did explain what had happened, didn't he? He was like, so? I was like, they're fine, by the way, not that you asked, you know. I was like,
charming. Someone
wants to I was like, well, we'll never come back here. Like, just common human decency. You'd be like, you's alright after that car crash, FS.
And you'd be like, oh, thank you for asking. Yes, we are.
But yeah, it was alright. Have you been?
Yeah, once we went, but I must admit, I didn't anticipate the pain.
It's just that wee bit too painful.
Close range. Well, if they warned you, I would have wore gloves, but they don't give you jack shit. They give you like a reasonably fucking thin overall, and just kind of I get on with it.
Andy had a go at me and made me take. Well, he didn't make me, but you know, he made me take off my hoodie. Because he was like, oh, when you're running around, I was like, because I'm freezing, you'll be sweating. I'm like, well, number one, that's down to me. Number two, I'll take it off. You know, because it's like, once your masks are on, you cannot take them off during the game. I'm like, listen, if I'm sitting underneath a tree for 3 seconds while I take off my hoodie and I take off my mask to do it, I don't think, like,
exactly. So
nobody's going to shoot me in the face, do you know?
Fucking whoever that prick was.
Do you want to play another one, or do you want to...
Put it this way, do you want to play another one?
Not really.
No? Right, well, let's fuck this game off then.
Fuck this game.
Game sucks.